Hello everybody and welcome back to the Forbidden Lands in Elden Ring. We have made our way to another grand lift. But first of all, we're going to wrap up a couple of things, hopefully. And get up the lift, I guess. Hey, Nostalgic, how's it going? Boy, my day yesterday was insane. You ever wake up one day and were like, this day is now completely over? Why is there a black knife assassin body here? Who else is dead? So yeah, yesterday my water heater blew up. Well, it was leaking. Didn't blow up. That's maybe a little bit too dramatic. My water heater, I woke up to find, was leaking. So I had to call like 3 different plumbers to see who could come like immediately. Wait for them to show up. Get that done. Then bring my tax stuff to my tax guy, who couldn't see it immediately because he was inundated yesterday. So I had to literally just leave him my tax stuff. You know what? And gravity came for me too. Yeah, E.G. was definitely killed. E.G. was definitely killed by the Black Knives. They were just late for Blythe. Danger Man, how's it going? Yeah, so I had to like go over there and bring my tax documents to my tax guy, and that was a few hours. And then I got dragged to the grocery store, which, side note, I don't have to go to the grocery store today. Hooray. So my entire day was like completely taken up yesterday. Toby, what's up? How's it going? Let's see if Celavis is still alive. I wonder if Celavis is still alive. So we're here to get another body for Selen, but I got distracted by black knife bodies. Ooh, excuse me. I probably should just kill a doula. Thank you. Oh, doula's coming. Maybe not. Found that pretty easily enough. Huh, interesting. They have an omen hunter here. One of the Nox swordswomen from Noxtella. Yeah, there's a lot of... I don't want to be dismissive of it, but, like... There's a lot of weirdness going on with, like, From Software translations, in particular in the modern era. And, you know, it's tough to consider one is bigger than the other because it's so collaborative at From Software. And that's a finger maiden body. She's just laying there like a doll. And, huh. A wretch with a jar on its head. That's pretty fun. Celivis's puppet, do not touch. Yeah, I've heard about that, but I already gave away the potion, so we'll rip that. Yeah, I heard about it this week actually, about dung eaters like spirit summon.
My apprentice. Just how long has it been? Thank you. You've helped me fill a new body once again, and it's truly a gem. Young and full of vigor, a snug fit for my primal glintstone. Better still, I've shed those awful shackles. Finally, I can return to the academy to expel the Carian royal family and restore the primeval current. My dear apprentice, I owe this all to you.
It pays to be patient and not give away the potion to the first person you see, I guess.
Finally, I can return to the academy to expel the Carian royal family and restore the primeval current.
So, recall, the Carian royal family are a bunch of moon-gazing weirdos who have centered the moon in their sorcery. Sorcery, to the traditionalists, of which Selen is a member, use the cosmos, not just one celestial body like the Carian royal family. Which is why there is such a discord between traditionalists, Selen, and the Carians. So that's that.
My apprentice, shall we commence? As thanks for procuring this new form, I'll be holding you to a higher standard.
Is 10 intelligence still good? I mean, I'll buy them. I won't be able to use them. Yeah, it's really tough to talk about translations when it comes to modern From Software games, given the collaborative nature, like I was saying. And how From Software seems to change things up in the game, even after, like, Gold Masters are done, like Dark Souls 2, and some other things. So, it's tough. I wonder if Celivis is still alive. A doula sees me. Or maybe not. Still curious as to whether Celivis is still alive or not. Or if he's changed bodies. The whole glintstone thing, I don't like. Listen, they're big, they're scary, they breathe fire, sometimes magic. Who wouldn't want to go fight dragons? I mean, who would? Like... Oh, he's gone. Hey, Celivis, did you switch bodies or what? You know, it's funny that he has the same, like, sewed mouth shut, but he still had a big mouth. It looks like he left. Doesn't look like he's dead. It looks like he peaced out. Alright, well. Well, I gave away the potion, so that's probably it, but... No real skin off my nose. Let's go to the twins. Yeah, I think he was probably killed by Black Knives. That seems logical enough. So now we can buy material to strengthen the rest of our legendary ashes to at least +6. He tries to give you a potion to give to Nefeli. Which, you know, whatever. Huh, that never happened. I, didn't give it to Nefeli. And, it ended up in Gideon's hands. Which makes me wonder what the heck Gideon is going to be doing with that potion. Let's see here. I don't know if I want to buy any of that now. Dungy's gone. But his stench remains.
You.
Yeah, it's me.
What is it?
If you're heading to the Forge of the Flame of Ruin, in the snowy mountaintops of the Giants, you'll need to find the Grand Lift of Rhold, beyond the Forbidden region. Well, go if you would. Take no heed of cardinal sin. The two fingers lost their purpose a long, long time ago. Find the Albinoric woman. She hides in a cave to the west of the land.
Okay, yeah, no, we've already met Latenna. Everybody... The Albinorics have the shortest stick in the game. So short it barely doesn't even exist. Everybody's looking for the medallions.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit tuning?
Hooray! You know how people draw the short stick? And the shortest stick has to go do the thing they don't want to go do? The Albinarics, like, have negative stick. They have, like, the worst treatment. It sucks to be an Albinaric. Alright. Alright, let's see if this tower will open up to us now. Other side. Nope, not this one. Divine Tower of East Altus stands beyond the Great Bridge from Leyndell's eastern ward. Okay, I know where this is now then. Really, there's no easier grace. Turn right back around. I think we were talking a little bit... Well, I have two things in mind. First thing is pretty easy. The word Altus is... hello. There was a jump on this elevator. What the heck, FromSoft? Alright. We'll handle that soon. We're going this way. Dark ahead. Okay. Wonderful. Just great. Omen Killer Rollo. But the item! Give me the item. I wanted the item. Dang it. Omen Killer Rollo is over here. Hey, we get our very own Capra! Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell, used to summon the spirit of Omen Killer Rollo, spirit of Rollo known as the first Omen Killer. Once a famous perfumer, Rollo imbibed a physic to rid himself of emotion, thus enabling him to enact his nightmarish labor, hunting the Omen. And I bet they're there because this is Margit's tower, and he is an Omen. Maybe it's the same like the Godkin. The Godkin are hunting down at least Empyreans or demigods. And Omen Killer hunts omens, of which Margit is the king of, so maybe the Fell twins were looking for Margit? But then Margit's first title is the Fell Omen, so maybe they're here to protect him. And they just had Omen Killer's spirit ashes with them. Two ideas. It's probably they were protecting the tower, because it's Margit's tower. Enjoy dinner. Yeah. The time is currently like noon-ish, noon something. I'm on Eastern Standard US time, so it's that. So it's early afternoon for me. A Great Rune of the Shardbearer Morgott greatly raises maximum HP. This Great Rune is the anchor ring that houses the base, and proves two things. This also proves that you can put them together like pieces of a puzzle. I think somebody on Twitter did that. I think I saw it yesterday. that the Omen King was born of the golden lineage, and that he was indeed the Lord of Leyndell. Yeah, he's the center of the rune. Thus, the Lord of Leyndell, because it is the seat of the House of the Air Tree. And that at their heart, they were cursed because he was cursed an omen. So, some things to mull over there. I'm not sure if my speculation's right, but something to think about, I guess. Anyway. Yes. He is a member of the Golden Lineage. Although, I'm not sure if he's Godfrey's son. Usually they're named very particularly. Like, all of the M names are Radagon. All of the R names are Radagon. But all of the G names are Godfrey. I'd have to work out a family tree. In any case, let's go burn down a tree. But yeah, Golden Lineage is very particular to Godfrey and Marika. So. Oh, right, the elevator jump. I totally forgot about that. Thank you. Let's see if I remember where to point. Wait, why is there a fire? Dang it! Oh, I didn't notice what you put there, Toby, if you put down something. Remember, the PlayStation only shows me messages for about 20 seconds. If I'm not paying attention to it, then I probably missed it. The towers are alight. I don't remember if that was like that before. Okay, let's go back down. Ah, damn it. This is really for me, rather than for everybody. This is so I know how to point. Where to point. Grubby blue robe worn by magisterial officials to carry out their grim tasks. Surveillance, executions, gruesome rituals. The darkest duties drive the wheels of mankind. Blade of Calling. Dagger given to one who set out on a journey to fulfill her destiny long ago. The power of its former owner, the Kindling Maiden, is still apparent. The one who walks alongside Flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. Well, it's probably Melina, but... I'm trying to see if I can't grab seven bits of faith. Mostly because I just want to try out this, try out the dagger. Not enough. I would need like 2 more bits. Which I probably could get from headpieces. Hold on a second. I can get 2 bits from the imp head. Alright. We'll go to a grace and then try it out. Alright. Wow. The real bit is if you have like a heck of a lot of FP. It's neat. Neat, not worth me, like, having to rearrange my fashion for it, but... Speaking of fashion... I really like this cloak, but I wanna... Let's, pretend to be smarter than we are for a little bit. Actually, no. Where's what's-his-face's cloak? Ah. 'Cause it looks pretty good. You guys ready for a, First of all, it's interesting that the gatekeepers here give me some Babylonian priest vibes instead of tree sentinels like Decadus. Second of all, did you know that the word Altus is another word for countertenor in singing and song? Rimmed Roa. We're almost in the canopy up here. We can see the sea. Ghostly trees. Considering sound and song, Altus being like a countertenor is very interesting. But I don't have enough musical theory knowledge in me to really understand it. Well, this man with his jellyfish shield is definitely ready. Me, I have a mushroom crown. I love these ghost trees. But also of note is that the Babylonian priests, as gatekeepers there, had red eyes. Got ruins there, bridges. A larger dungeon. Got some ruins down here. I have not seen anything from up here. What? Why? Oh, Very? Very's there?
Finally, we meet the Tarnished, the would-be Lord. Oh my. Why the long face?
Oh, last time I saw you.
You were previously acquainted with this vessel. Well, that is most unfortunate. For he is dead. As for his flesh, he gave it to me. Shabriri, I hope you can make your peace with that.
Is this the same guy, the same voice actor question? Is this the same voice actor who was Pitchy Gren, who was also that guy from Chernobyl? I actually saw Chernobyl again.
You were about to sacrifice something precious, the life of a fair maiden, that you would toss into the fiery forge, only so that you may be lord. What a horrible thing to ponder. Your ascendancy requires her sacrifice, whether she wishes it or not. But how would the Lord, crowned so, be looked upon?
Like a lord that has amazing fashion sense. I mean, my mushroom crown comes with sunglasses.
Chosen tarnished and would-be lord, dare to tread the path of true rigor, spare the poor girl, and singe your own flesh in her stead. If you are prepared to show resolve and attain lordship through righteous hardship, then heed the words of I, Shabriri.
Pitchy Gren, is that you?
Chosen, tarnished, and would descend into the depths far below the Erdtree capital. Seek audience with the three fingers and the flame of frenzy. If you inherit the flame of frenzy, your flesh will serve as kindling, and the girl can be spared, setting you on the righteous path of lordship, the path of the Lord of Chaos. Burn the Erdtree to the ground and incinerate all that divides and distinguishes. Ah, may chaos take the world. May chaos take the world.
Somebody add in the gif from Chernobyl.
Chosen, tarnished, and descend into the depths far below the Erdtree capital. Seek audience with the three fingers and the flame of frenzy.
Pretty sure this is the same voice the same voice actor of Pitchy Gren, who was the guy in charge of Chernobyl in HBO's Chernobyl. I could be wrong, but it definitely sounds like him, so.
There is something I'd like to say. My purpose was given to me by my mother, but now I act of my own volition. I have set my heart upon the world that I would have, regardless of my mother's designs. I won't allow anyone to speak ill of that, not even you.
That makes you an Empyrean, isn't it?
Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me.
Never mind. Albrecht may have been mad, but he had some great fashion. Let's see here. I have a bunch of great runes. but I quite like the original this one. Yeah, we eventually backtracked and met Yura. Rudon's is intriguing. But, like, Godric's rune's really good, so I don't know. Oh, I should change a physic. My physic is still in boss kill mode, so... And set it for an extra heal for PvE. Who were you again? Oh, hey. I fought one of those guys. Briefly. In an Everjail. Yeah, Shibriri is fascinating. We do actually have a grape. Let me see if I can find it anyway. Where... We have like one grape we got very early in the game, and now I have no idea where it is. There. A yellowing, oozing eyeball of the infirm. The surface is shriveled, and the inside is squishy, not unlike a large, overly ripe grape. Give to the blind maiden to guide her to the distant light. It is called Shibriri grape. It doesn't say much about Shibriri, but we have seen the word before. Ah, damn it. I have one 3-finger spell. But not that one. See what else is in here. Doesn't seem like there's much. Welcome back, Danger Man. I'm being really late on my first parry. Gosh darn it. More flowers. I wonder what they're hiding. I like their weapon. It's really cool. Always falling for that. Ooh, wow. You know what that looks like? It looks like the staff that Gideon is using when you first meet him. Also, who are you? We were also talking about beast companions of all of these people. And I have reason to believe that the goddess of rots is a butterfly. Not just any one butterfly, but yes, all butterflies. Oh, you're not a person. Zamor Ice Storm. And yeah, like, we've been talking a lot about crucibles and how crucibles yield transformative stuff. And what better symbol of transformation than a butterfly? Ah, smithing stones 5 and 6. To be honest, this stuff probably should have been way earlier than all the way out here. Considering most people just kind of give up on smithing stones in general. Dang it. I never remember to put my flask back on. It's just weird, because, like, you know, you can get a somber pretty quickly. And you can get, like, a +9 somber without really a heck of a lot of trouble. But, like, smithing stones... like, costs a heck of a lot. Now, I wonder if it's because, like... they wanted that added flexibility for normal weapons to cost a little bit more than a somber. But, I don't know. Ice sorcery of the town of Zamor. Strike the ground with the staff to create a freezing tornado. Charging enhances potency. Cloaked in icy tempests, the knights of Zamor have challenged the fire giant since ancient times. Jerk. There's somebody right above me, yeah. There we go. Bird. A mad bird. Wow, what a great vista. We've got a bunch of fire monks doing their fire monk thing. And we've got a bouncer. Great. Wonderful. It's a lot of angry individuals over here. Note how they've got thorns. A la the guilty. And how I'm really only here to get this grace. We will deal with this after we cross the bridge. If we cross the bridge. The tree, the air tree, has it too. And that's really what's kind of blocking our way into the air tree. What a cool whip. And not the kind you put on a Briars of Punishment. An aberrant sorcery discovered by exiled criminals. Also, people who have thorns wrapped around them, and they're all over Stormvale. Theirs are the sorceries most reviled by the Academy. It wounds the caster with thorns of sin, sending a trail of blood thorns running over the ground to impale enemies from below. This sorcery can be cast repeatedly. The guilty, their eyes gouged by thorns, live in eternal darkness. There, they discovered the Blood Star. Can you be any more obvious that you're talking about Wormwood? Okay. There's a giant on the other side, so we're gonna have to make haste. Hey, it's Millicent.
To think we'd meet in such a place. What could your purpose possibly... No. I know well enough who you are. And what I know is good enough for me. Call upon me again. In battle. Should you have the need. I'm searching for a fort to the north of the ruins. I heard the master of the fort was given a medallion that allowed him to visit the Halig Tree. Indeed, I believe that is where Melina will be found. The Halig Tree is hidden somewhere in these northern lands. I'm searching for a fort to the north of the ruins. I heard the master of the fort was given a medallion that allowed him to visit the Halig Tree.
Right. Since we boogied over the coolest bridge I've ever seen. Let's work our ways backwards. And not just cool because it's literally snowing. A new level of Golden Rune. Oh, check out that. Wow, check that out! Gosh, From Software is really leaning into their skeleton technology, I'm telling you. Nobody could catch up to it. From Software masters of the skeleton. 30 years and counting. That's amazing. So it seems like you're supposed to actually just drop down right here to avoid the giant, maybe? I just ran for it? Yeah, I just booked it, so... This bridge actually gives me some, like, Shadow Tower of the Colossus vibes. I think it's because of the patterning on the stone. This is just From Software showing off with their environmental design. Jesus. Alright. Looks like we're everywhere, so let's take a look at these catacombs. $64. Oh, check it out. I think this is the first time we've seen this particular statue of our favorite Catacomb boss. Rude. I was turning on something I wasn't going to ever use. Ooh, I am here for it, though. Catacomb boss, yeah. I love me a good pun. My favorite things are dad jokes. The more eye-rollingly cringe, the better. My sister's reaction is the best. She hates them. Ah, gosh darn it. Alright, one of you jerks. I just gotta see if I... have my crystal darts ready. Go away. Go do something else. Alright, let's Ooh, how devious. That cat was not having that. Well, okay, here's the thing. If you don't know, the crystal darts scramble the brains of the imps. I think this was discovered on TikTok. At least I think I saw it on TikTok anyway. Scrambles their brains, and it turns their loyalties. Try running. That's a good idea. Run away! Hot foot, hot foot, hot foot. Good job. See you later. I just wish I knew I had the recipe book to make more crystal darts. Run away! It's a good idea to use the trap. Um, Hi, hello. Hope you're doing okay. It's merciful that there's a stake of Marika down here. Okay. We should be safe-ish, so let's take a look at the monk ashes. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell, used to summon the spirit of a fire monk. Spirit of a stout monk who monitored the giant's flame, versed in fire incantations and himself steeled against fire. Though he was charged with keeping watch over the flame, after many years of solemn duty, he succumbed to its allure. Anyone in need of a forked hatchet? This isn't Baron, right? I can't lock onto him, so... Probably a lot of salads. There's a lot of flora. Gosh darn it, I thought I was out! I knew it was coming! Sometimes hot footing is more stressful than actually going through it. Come on. Yeah, large amounts of elevators. Plus, it's tough to talk about because this game is like bigger than DS2. DS2 is a big game, and this game is way bigger. It's like far more dense. Well, I mean, it should be. If it's right, then Armored Core should be next. Or an Armored Core type game. And yeah, FromSoft usually has 3 games in development. At least in the modern era. In staggered development cycles. Yeah, lots of pots. And usually they're around... when you're near a major boss. I think we saw the big gap of From Software projects. We'll probably get another one in like 2 years, maybe. There's also word that they've already approached a couple of like Sanderson of Wheel of Time. Yeah, that's a big poison plant. That wasn't here when I last got through here. Yeah, like I can see him doing that as well. Where's my 2 fingers thingy? This place is weird. Oh, that looks cool. Huh. What am I missing? There was another passage, but I assumed it was part of the... the other hole I went through. Trixie, Trixie. Anyone have a clue? I don't see a passage to ride up to. No, this is the Giant's place. The Giant's Catacomb. There's nothing up there to ride up to. This has a lot of jars. Explodey jars. This is where we are. So I've gone through here. I was going to leave this jar alone. Yeah, like out from the top rope, it's mini jar. Kablooey! Try poison. Giant sword ahead. We've already dealt with the giant one. And then we've gone through this hole. And that's yielded nothing. And then we've done this, which has also yielded not a whole lot. So I guess yeah, this is kind of one of those repeating ones. So and that yielded this. So I guess I'm gonna take this elevator back. Let me see if there's anything below it. Actually, indeed there is. Let's see. Nope. There's a lot of jars. And it's very strange because usually you'll see a jar when you're like right by a very important boss. Let me see about the other branch that we ignored. Looks like somebody in the group beat a shard bearer. No more floors. So let's go see what the rest of this place has in store. Yeah, maybe they were. Huh. We've done pretty much the rest of this. Okay, so let's head back up. Alright, place your bets as to what the Catacomb boss is going to be. Is it going to be a jar? Is it going to be another cat? Be a tiny giant, yeah. My greed, though. I wanted the item. I wanted the item. Was the item worth it? No. But I wanted it. Alright, let's see what the run is like. I totally forgot where this door actually is. Great. We have found the door. Ungreat. There is no stake in Marika. Seek friend. Great. For those of you guessing at home, ulcerated tree spirit, you've won. And we got some death root to give to Gurranq. Thank you. Speaking of Gurranq, do I dare even visit him? Yeah, he's a nice guy, but I hear he goes nuts after a while.
Strange. There's something else. But the death yet quenches. Bring more.
It's a good thing to know. Beast's roar and bestial vitality. I put in a restraining order on him.
I am not sated. Feed me more death.
The twist with him is really well executed. I've seen the fight. The twist is really well executed. So, we got a couple of things to look at real fast. Yeah. Well, considering who Gurranq is, it makes sense. Yes. And they're associated with death, and destined underscore capital letters, death underscore capital letters, is a big thing here. And the bestial clergymen are seemingly from a belief system that predates the Erd Tree. Bestial vitality fills the body with bestial vigor, restoring HP over a period of time. Having gained intelligence, the beasts must have felt how their wildness slipped away as civilization took hold. They lost a bit of themselves. Much like our friend Margot. Oh, there's an air tree right there. I wonder if there's an avatar. Well, let's go see, because we're pretty close to it. That guy is so cool. Yeah, welcome committee. There's always a welcome committee of giants. Construct giants. Ow. Look at that magic pixel. Ooh, Golem's Halberd. Okay, so they're golems. Of course they're golems. FromSoft always has a golem class. Let's see what it's about. There are always golems. There will never not be a golem. A great halberd of black stone crafted by a civilization now gone to ruin. Wielded by the guardian golem. Of course. Of course. And there's a Michaela's lily. Oh, there's a thing. I have yet to succeed at making these things happen. I know how. You get a big giant thing to, like, hit it. But it still hasn't... I still haven't gotten it to work. Hey. Hey. Okay. Come here! Hit the thing, please. No, no, no. Get over here. I'm right here. Come here. Come here, Golem. Come fight the small dude. Eh. Finally got that to open, though. There's a dungeon right there. And an air tree to number 3. But I need to find my way over there. Jellyfish! This is definitely a dragon hovel, isn't it? Does anyone know if this is worth it? Yeah, there's a telescope. I didn't look at it, mostly because I'm looking for the air tree. Like the minor air tree. I'm looking for a way up. It doesn't seem like this is... Run away! Yep. Who called it? Dragon location. Oh. Borealis went to, hang out, I guess. Let's check the messages. Maybe we'll come back to it, and then... I'm really just looking for a way to the frickin' air tree. Let's go check the telescope. Yeah, I've got a fair few now. It's just like some of them are just not worth. See, I want to go there, where the air tree is. Okay, so if I go... Yeah, that's the grace. If I go to my left, then I'll be able to cross a bridge and get to the air tree. There's a rise. Borealis and his place. A big bowl for Estes soup. Alright. Lots of the dead hanging out here. Who did that? Leave my poor little ghost horse alone. Looks like another Tibia Mariner's around. Where is the Tibia Mariner? Oh, those skeleton snails that I love so much. Skeleton ghost snake snails. Amazing. Why would a snail be a skeleton? Yeah, exactly. If one wasn't enough. Hey, look, it's only fair. I had a mimic, he had a mimic. It's fine. Cerulean Crystal Tier, Crimson Bubble Tier. So we have a second crystal tier. So if you want a full FP restore in your back pocket, that's good. So now you have the option of a full heal or full FP. And our other one was this one. A crystal tier formed slowly over the ages where the air tree's bounty falls to the ground, can be mixed in the flask of wondrous physic. The resulting concoction automatically heals one's FP in the moment before death, so it's second chance. However, this effect occurs only once and will expire after a certain duration. Didn't expect pair. Keep calm. Carry on. This air tree has seen better days. It's actually dead. But it doesn't seem like it died like the other ones, whether it was burned or like poisoned. Just seems like it died. Yeah, the snow got it. I guess the cold never bothered it anyway, it's true. Hi, souls! Dinner plate says hi. Cold did bother Blythe, though. Poor Blythe. Yeah, I wish there was a way to save Blythe. Hey, there's a merchant right there. Merchants feel hit differently now that we know more about them. Bats. Hate bats. Where's your master, dude? Have you ever seen that, like, webcomic of the bookseller who's also a skeleton? Yeah, if you come around here, there's a merchant down this way. Ah, Deathrite Bird. It must be nighttime. I'm not gonna pay attention to it right now. I'll do a night hunt some other time. Wish I knew where all the graces were. Time to become the true maiden. So, Deathrite Bird was over here. Let me put a marker. Should probably use a Grace Mimic. Hi.
Is someone there? A customer? Well, how long has it been?
Vagabond Knight Helm. Helm of a knight banished from their motherland, dirty and battered after enduring a lengthy vagabond journey. The visor is broken and can no longer be lowered. Metal armor is heavy, but also sturdy, offering significant damage negation. And there's our grace from before. Bird! Bird certainly doesn't like it that I'm around. Run away! Run away! Run away! Ah, there it is. There's the boss right there. Now this is too far up. At least I'm pretty sure this is too far up. Oh wait, is this Niall? Are we talking about Niall? Okay. So that's... right. Okay. Yes, I do know what the cheese is. And I actually wanted to do it that way. I just don't think I have the bewitching branches. Let's see if we can't get down there anyway. There's a rapport spell, right? But I don't have the stats for that. Ah. I find using the bewitching branches funnier, but that is something I need to keep in mind. That's right, Bird. Don't you know I don't really super care about you right now? Listen, Burb, I've got 120,000 runes on me right now. Very cool. I'll definitely take a look at doing that. Let's see here. I need 67-1 for the next bit. Sorry about the noise. I'll get to that in a second. Good thing we've come across the mausoleum, because I've gotta do some duplications. These are extremely Shadow of the Colossus. You can tell which Colossi was Miyazaki's favorite, and it's the pain in the rear end turtle. I'm pretty... So wait, this mausoleum wasn't the one throwing lightning bolts at me over there? Or was that somebody else? Alright guys, which one should I duplicate? Because I have to... I'm gonna end up doing all of them, but which one do you guys think I should do first? We've got Omen King, Star Scourge, Blasphemous, Regal Ancestor, Natural Born, Lich Dragon, Grafted. Pretty sure I've duplicated him, so I don't think I need to duplicate him again. And Renala. Yeah, I figure I can't get the same item twice. I know that. Just wondering which one I should get first. I was thinking Morgott so that I can get his sword if his sword is available. Alright, if nobody's got any thoughts, then I'll go with my first spot and duplicate Morgott. But then I'd have to... Okay, fine. Everybody wants me to check Enia, so let us go check Enia. Fingers, why are you up like that? What are you doing?
Well, you managed to return. You know what this means. The Earth Tree has spurned you. The fingers remain still, shaken by this turn of events. They are busy consulting the Great Will. When they are finished, the fingers will again offer their guidance. But thousands, if not tens of thousands, of moons must first pass. No matter for me, but you. How will you ever manage to wait? My, oh my.
I kind of want to see, like, the scene of the fingers yelling at the Greater Will, and the Greater Will's, like, not puts their their own fingers in their own, like, hand ears. And it's just like that for the rest of the game. They're just arguing with the Greater Will.
Heavens forbid. That is not the domain of mere men. The burning of the Earth Tree is the first cardinal sin. And you say you seek the power of the Rune of Death too? The Rune of Death goes by two names. The other is Destined Death. The forbidden shadow plucked from the Golden Order upon its creation. Unleashing the rune now would be unthinkable. The fingers would never permit it. know the greater will.
They're busy arguing with each other, okay?
But here we are. The fingers dormant, severing our link to the greater will. The realm and all life in ruins. Impossible events transpire beyond the ken of the fingers. Who is to say that the cardinal sin must be cardinal forever? Go on. Finish the job. Take the course you deem most worthy.
Mom and Dad are fighting. And they're not going to listen to me as I, would poke the, oh gosh. I'm making a lot of finger jokes. Strike a match.
You must find kindling. Only the smoldering flame in the great forge of the giants on the highest peak in the lands between can burn the Earth Tree. But special kindling is required to reignite the flame. For the flame to burn the Earth Tree, a sacrifice is needed of one who envisions the flame and can lead you to the rune of death.
This also shows us that the crones aren't a single mind. They're not a hive mind. Because the crone in front of the elevator was like, oh my god, what are you doing here? Go away. And he's like, you know what? The fingers right there that I'm linked to, they're busy with the greater will. They'll be busy with the greater will for I don't know how long. Probably forever. They're arguing. They don't have time for us, so you might as well do it. She's like, you do you, Chief. Exactly. She's like, you know what? These guys are going to be busy for a while. Probably forever. So, be decisive, I guess. So what we can get right now is the Winged Great Horn, a unique horn in which the power of ancestral spirits fiercely dwells. This large, winged-shaped specimen is wielded as a weapon of spirit worship. In the ancestral spirit-worshipping faith, these are considered envoys' wings, made to reap the lives of beings which experience no sprouting. Item cut from the horns of a regal ancestor spirit restore FP upon defeating enemies. A number of new growths bud from this antler like horns of the fallen king, each glowing with light. Thus, does new life grow from death, and from death one obtains power. Recall when we were talking about how a corpse becomes becomes a different sort of ecosystem than it is when a person is alive. Like, there's an ecosystem on your body while you're alive. There's, like, mites in your eyelashes. I'm sorry to gross you out. And all those other things. It's pretty much useless, and it helps the body do body things. But when you die, a new ecosystem arises. New life arises from your death. I suppose that's what that's getting at. Over here, you have an Ash of War. The Ash of War grants the spice. The Ash of War grants an armament the magic affinity and the following skill. Waves of darkness plunge armament into the ground to release 3 waves of darkness. Follow up with a strong attack to swing the armament in a sweep. Great axes, great hammers, great spears, and colossal weapons. Bastard's Stars. Check that out. It's a solar system. Flail, which deals magic damage, having imbued with the power of the remembrance of Astel. Formed of the same many-colored star debris that comprise the form of the natural born of the void. I will never be that smart. Remembrance of the Lich Dragon Fortisax, hewn into the Earth Tree. And he gives Lightning Spear. I will never be that faithful. Creates 2 spears of red lightning and stabs them with the ground from above, one after another. On impact, each spear will burst from trails of lightning cover the area. During the War of the Ancient Dragons, these twin red lightning stakes were the hallmark of one ancient dragon who was called the mightiest Boulder Stone. Incantation that channels the power of the ancient dragon Fortisax, now corrupted by death. Strikes surrounding with a storm of lightning, inflicts death blight upon foes. Charging extends the duration of the storms. It is said that this golden lightning was wielded by Godwyn, who befriended Fortisax. I already have 2 of that. Oh, hey. The embodiment of the power that still remained in the dragon's head that was grafted to Godric's left arm. Which Altus Grace? I'll show you in a second. The wielder's arm will take the form of a small dragon, sprouting sharp dragon fangs at the fist. This weapon cannot be two-handed. Oh, they did not give it a name. That's sad. Magic Scepter of Ranni, Queen of the Full Moon. The glintstone is known as carrying blue, enhancing full moon sorceries. Only those of the highest intelligence may wield this, the finest of all glintstone staves. And Ranni's Full Moon, sorcery associated with the Carrion Queen, use the caster as a vessel to incarnate a full moon, then sends it floating towards its foes. The full moon dispels all sorcery that touches it, and temporarily reduces magic damage negation for those it strikes. Young Ranni encountered this enchanting moon when she was young, and later it would bewitch the Academy. You can also parry it. This we've already read, but I will not be that faithful pretty much ever, and I will not be that smart. So, not something to get now. Hey look, something I can actually use. Lion Greatbow. Greatbow of black iron, wielded by General Radahn, decorated with a lion mane motif. Imbued with gravitational power of the Scar Scourge, when used alongside Radahn's spear, it becomes a true weapon of a champion. His gravity crest upon those blades. Oh yeah. That crest is actually the drawing for the electromagnetic sphere of Earth. You have to like tilt your head like 45 degrees to the right to see it. But yes, that's the electromagnetic drawing of like the Earth and its ozone layer. I can't believe From Software legitimately made Gravity a boss. Amazing. I can actually use this sword. Warped blade of shifting hue, used by Morgoth the Omen King. The accursed blood that Morgoth recanted and sealed away, reformed into this blade. And Regal Omen Bairn. Somebody look up what Bairn means. I forgot. Doll of a curse-born Bairn from the Erdtree's royal line. Uses FP to unleash many wraiths that chase down foes. Omen babies born of royalty do not have their horns excised, but instead are kept underground, unbeknownst to anyone, imprisoned for eternity. These memorial fetishes are fashioned in secret. We can also cosplay him. Having slaughtered countless champions during the Shattering, the fell omen has become a horror to those who harbor the ambitions for the Erdtree or for lordship.
Of the fingers guide you.
Wink. Alright, I'm gonna duplicate Morgoth's remembrance and pick up his sword. Ah! This is Castle Soul. The sun is never your friend in a FromSoft game. Never, ever, ever. Alright, so we're at 3 hours and 55 seconds. I will be right back. I'm going to go do a bio and get up and stretch my legs. Well, you know what? The more interesting about Morgoth when you kill him is that his omenness is gone. He is fully human after you kill him. Well, make it so that he's on the verge of death. There is no horns on him. Be right back.